Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. We have new episodes dropping every day, Monday through Friday, so make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Today, some news from OTAs. Wednesday, the team did hold a practice that was open to the media, and as to be expected, there was both good news and bad news as the team continues to prepare for the upcoming 2025 NFL season. Now, keep in mind, these were still voluntary OTAs, not mandatory. Those will take place next month. So the fact that some players were not here, while not good, they're not missing something that was considered mandatory. We'll start with a little good news, and that comes when we talk about wide receiver Christian Watson. Watson suffered a serious knee injury that required surgery during the season finale against the Chicago Bears last year, and experts said he'd miss at least half of this upcoming season as he rehabs from the injury. Well, Watson was actually seen on the field on Wednesday, stretching with his teammates. And no, he did not participate in any drills, but it was great to see him even be out there on the field and stretching. And after practice, Matt LaFleur told reporters Christian is doing outstanding. I would say he's ahead of schedule. Now, listen, it is vital that the Packers remain conservative as they usually are with injured players. You don't want to rush Christian Watson back, but obviously, at this early date, it is encouraging to hear that Watson's rehab is doing well. As for the bad news, a couple of players who were not there, and only more because of the reasons that they're not there rather than the fact that they weren't there. And those two are cornerback Jaire Alexander and offensive lineman Elton Jenkins. And look, everybody knows what's going on with Jaire ever since the season ended. He hasn't been so happy. The team hasn't been happy with his lack of availability. And, there were trade rumors and what have you. It looks increasingly likely that Alexander and the Packers will reach some kind of an agreement to keep him in Green Bay. It's still not definite, but apparently, according to published reports, the Packers organization sent a restructured contract offer to Alexander and his agent earlier this week. We will see whether or not the two sides can get on the same page and keep Alexander in Green Bay for at least one more season. But as of right now, Jaire not at OTAs. Neither is Elton Jenkins. The offensive lineman wants some reassurances about his contract situation. The team has asked him to move from left guard to center. And while Jenkins said he is willing to make the move, centers get paid less than guards. And the way his contract is structured, the Packers could easily walk away from him after the 2025 season. So I think he wants maybe either an extension or a restructuring that will keep him in Green Bay and make sure that he's compensated fairly, even if he has to change positions. So as of right now, both of those situations remain up in the air and outstanding, and neither player attended OTAs. Meanwhile, you got the fallout from both of those players. And what we see at OTAs, again, yeah, it's still 3 months until the start of the new season, but you get an idea at OTAs based on who's lining up with the first string, who's lining up with the second string, as to what the coaching staff thinks should happen. Now, a lot is going to happen between now and then, but the way it lined up at OTAs, first string offensive line, Rasheed Walker at left tackle, Aaron Banks, the free agent signee, at left guard. You had Sean Ryan and Jacob Monk alternating at center and right guard, and Zach Tom over at right tackle. Interesting to see Monk ahead of both Travis Glover and Kadeem Telford. Those were the two players that filled in when injuries struck in the playoff game against the Eagles. So apparently, the coaching staff optimistic about Monk and wants to give him an opportunity to show what he could do. And at least for now, it looks like he's ahead of Glover and Telford on the depth chart. Over in the defensive backfield where Alexander is not there, again, got to look at how the coaching staff are lining things up. So in the base defense at cornerback, you have Keyshawn Nixon and Nate Hobbs as the starters. And then when they went to the nickel, Hobbs moved into the slot and Carrington Valentine stepped up and played the boundary. So Javon Bullard was the slot guy for most of last year. But as of right now, it looks like he is going to have to fight with Evan Williams for the other starting safety spot opposite Xavier McKinney. So again, maybe Bullard at this early juncture is looking like a man without a clear-cut job. And that's something that we wrote about and talked about earlier during this offseason. So we'll see how this all plays out. Still a lot of things that are going to happen. Players could be cut. Players could be traded. Players could be signed. Injuries, so many things. But as of right now, this gives you a first impression as to how the coaching staff is playing things. Don't forget to check out our website at thepackerspost.com. We have new articles every day, Monday through Saturday, and we give you in-depth daily coverage of the Green Bay Packers. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss one of our videos. You'll get it as soon as it drops. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. And of course, go Pack Go.